Good evening, everybody. Welcome right back to the stream. And we have got some cool stuff tonight. Now, first things first, I have an announcement to make. For those who don't know, I'm going to be having a second child this upcoming couple months. I'm not going to say when the due date is because I don't need that kind of information going out. But first thing I need to say is that if you all didn't know, my wife is currently pregnant. Huzzah! We've got a baby boy on the way. Second, why, thank you, Stuart. Second, because of this, for those who follow along on YouTube, I do an episodic series about everything that goes on here in stream. I had a few little jokes here and there, but it all goes to YouTube. All right. Because of this, I'm actually taking a step back from YouTube for an entire month, so that way I can build up a bank of videos to just start popping them out, because when my son is born, I may not even be streaming during that time. So the videos will help kind of keep things going for me on YouTube during that time. Thirdly, because this month is my birth month, we are doing a major giveaway. I am giving away 3 experimental upgrade tokens. I'm giving away 10 lockbox keys. And finally, I am also giving away a single Captain Upgrade token. That's only going to one person. All of that, one person. But you need to join the giveaway. How do you do that? That is simple. You need to join the Discord. And I'll go ahead and pop it into chat right now. You need to go to Discord, go to the giveaways channel, and tap the reaction to join in on the giveaway. At the end of the month, on stream, live, I will do the announcement of who is going to win. So you have until August 31st, at the end of this month, to go ahead and join that. Okay? So, with all that, we got the announcement of my son coming. We got the announcement of the month off from YouTube. And we got the announcement of the giveaway. So, please consider joining the Discord. And if you want to help out the channel, please consider joining the Patreon as well. If you haven't looked at it yet, I'll also go ahead and include that link as well. Hello, Patreon. Okay, I will just put the link to Patreon in there right now. I don't know why it didn't come up. It must not be working right now. There. That is the Patreon link right there. So go ahead and join it if you wish to help out the channel. And other than that, let's go ahead and get right into the game. If you guys were watching the startup screen, you'll have noticed that we are back in the Tether-a-Dick. That is because due to the promise that I gave the person who donated $50 to the channel, I would only be doing it for 4 weeks. And week 4 was up last week, so we're back in the Tether-a-Dick. However, I haven't lost the upgrades, so we're going to keep those. And those upgrades being the upgrades I did to the front weapons, the upgrades I did to the back weapons, and a bunch of other gear that is on the ship already.
Looks like the Excalbians are ready to resume the trials. As you know, our participation is required, whether we like it or not. Under the circumstances, keeping them waiting isn't wise.
And that's our cue to join the next episode, which is Measure of Morality Part 2. All I can say is, let's go have some fun. We're going to
next time
accept the mission and take care of our reputation here. Oh, but we're out of marks, so I'll get it ready. Get this one ready too, because I want to keep that going here in a minute. Apologies, normally I get all this admin stuff done early, but I had other things taking my time earlier. So, let's transwarp. Oh wait, I'm transwarping directly from dry dock. Oh, Starfleet's gonna be pissed! Okay, Measure of Morality, Part 2. Going back down with Evelyn. All right. We gotta go speak to Yarnak. Yarnak!
We have seen many things in the trials. Your actions have given us much to consider, but we require more data.
Could be worse. I spore jumped while still attached to DS9's lower pylon ones. And you didn't take DS9 with you? Damn. Damn. I think this has gone on long enough, Yarnak. Release us.
You can remove yourself from the trials if you so desire. I believe you are aware of the consequences such an action will bring.
Yes, you've been quite clear on that.
Then, if you wish to proceed, the portal awaits.
We know the drill, Yarnak.
The next trial lies this way.
Into the portal we go!
This is incredible. The architecture, the technology, the art. It's not like anything I've ever seen before. Where are we?
This is ancient Iconia. During the war, I was part of a mission sent here through time.
The Excalbians have dropped us into another planetary assault by the look of things. There's a battle site ahead. We might be able to learn more about our surroundings by examining it.
Agreed. Keep your eyes open for hostile forces, though. We don't want them getting the drop on us. I have to undeafen and unmute myself from my own Discord channel. By the way, if you want to come in, you're welcome to. We're on the bridge. You're welcome to join us on the bridge at any time. Oh, really? So what has your research developed there, Mr. Stewart? Looks like we got to examine some bodies. These look like remnants. Hello there, Mr. Ian.
Fascinating.
Hello?
According to my tricolor, these soldiers are
I
from
can
extinct
hear you. I'm
species.
just not sure if the chat
The
can.
Dinossians.
Okay.
Go ahead and speak again.
Hi.
Oh, chat can hear you. Welcome to the stream.
Excellent. I figured I'd do it here rather than typing out into the thing. So yeah,
No
like I
worries.
said, I've been doing some research specifically into memory beta. So the the books, the comics, the Attack Wing, Star Trek Online, all that different things regarding the constitutions.
Mm-hmm.
And I found out two things. One, it wasn't even called the Constitution Project when it was originally developed.
Okay.
It was called the NXX class.
The NXX class.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh.
Basically, where was it? In one of the, where's the reference to it? In the TOS novel Final Frontier, it delved into the backstory of the Constitution and what it was supposed to be. And the original concept was the NXX class, and then renamed to Constitution.
Interesting.
Admiral William Jeffries was the first. Oversaw NX 1700, which became Constitution,
Mm-hmm.
and Captain Robert April oversaw NCC 1701, Christened Enterprise.
Ooh. Very nice.
Yeah. I also that same novel, because it had a 2270 epilogue.
Okay.
It described the constitutions in 2270 as being ancient because they never underwent refits. So the according to the original series, so not including Stranger Worlds or Discovery,
Right.
the Enterprise that went into dry dock before the movie came out
Mm-hmm.
was the same Enterprise that we saw in the pilot.
Oh, nice.
Because the way that the 5-year missions that they were constantly on kept them away from the core Federation worlds, so they were constantly being out on patrol. They couldn't come back and do refits. So
it was not only the most advanced vessel of the time, but also rarely ever saw Earth.
yes, the only
or Utopia
one that,
Planitia, or whatever Earth's space dock is called.
the only Constitution that regularly saw the interior of the Federation was the USS Defiant.
And we lost the USS Defiant to that temporal accident.
Yes.
That's cool.
Was it often sent on long-term missions far from Federation space? Constitution vessels were equipped to operate alone for extended periods of time and could go for extreme periods of time without seeing a sister ship. Notable exceptions occurred in 2267 when several of them were docked at Starbase 11, the TOS episode Court Martial.
Mm-hmm.
And in the brief war that took place over Organia, where 11 of the class fought off the Klingon fleet until the Organians forced a ceasefire.
I see. Huh. That's cool.
And then they were refit. Enterprise was the first one to be refitted. And then the first major refit was Enterprise, and success ensured the refit of the rest, bringing the fleet in line with newer technologies and extending its life.
Excellent. That sounds kind of fun. Let's see here. I should probably continue the episode. That's right. They were part of a force that attacked here to acquire the tech the Iconians withheld from them.
If this is the fall of Iconia, we might be able to stop the chain of events that eventually lead to the war. Considering the previous trials, I can see that as the pivotal event we were sent here to encounter.
I think you're right. Let's see what else we can find here.
That last hit wasn't far from here.
You know, it's interesting.
Heavy gunfire nearby.
I still don't have 7 of 9 with me. I haven't done much since the last episode, and I still don't have 7 of 9. Hello there, nerdy web guy. Alright, continuing on. But thank you for the history lesson there, Stuart.
Hey, this is what happens because I have even though my job requires me to be constantly available, I have lots of time on my hands, so I just start trolling Memory Alpha and Memory Beta. And finding the novels and reading them.
Hey, that's Taket.
I am Taket of Iconia. You are
I have a
known
question.
to us. Halt
As
and identify
a
yourself.
how can I word this? How do you feel about the USS Vengeance?
So the Vengeance is interesting because as it was, it is a huge ship in comparison. When I was first watching the 2009 Star Trek, I was told, and I also looked it up, that the Constitution from the Kelvin timeline is like 40 times the size of the original Constitution.
Yes.
Or something like that. And the Vengeance dwarfs her.
Yes. Yes.
So, like, the Vengeance is a huge ship, probably the biggest ship Starfleet has ever produced in any timeline to date.
Yes.
So, just size-wise, that is a true dreadnought, in my opinion.
In terms of size and power,
can't dwarf without Worf.
in terms of power and size, Vengeance is the top of the list.
Yeah.
Because I've also done some digging. So you know those launchers that the Vengeance has that start to swing toward Enterprise in the movie.
Launchers that
the giant railgun looking things.
Oh yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it turns out, because I originally thought that they were actually railguns. They're not.
What are they?
Those are rapid-fire photon torpedo launchers.
Oh my! They can cause some problems for people.
Yep. I haven't been able to confirm the rate of fire on the thing.
Well, it was never used in the show or in the movie, so there's no way to know exactly without, specifications.
But apparently there is there's some concept art of the Vengeance actually firing those things.
Oof.
And 3 words can be best described it.
Oh my god.
Macross Missile Massacre.
Ooh. From the Macross saga?
Yeah. Like, the whenever...
Robotech, yeah. I remember watching Robotech.
Yeah, whenever they would fire missiles, they'd go in every direction. Now imagine those being photon torpedoes.
Oh, God, no. No. Nope, I'm done. No, we done. I am Admiral SolidZERO, the United Federation of Planets.
I do not recognize your species, but you have taken up arms to defend Iconia.
What's that?
That makes you an ally, and your assistance is appreciated. You have my thanks.
And you're welcome.
I am called Namiran. My thanks to you as well, newcomers. Our situation is quite
Can you imagine
dire.
trying to get eyeglasses for that species?
No, I can't imagine that.
Fallen.
Because as it is, I have glasses I would normally wear as well, but that would be like stacking them.
Withdraw. We were
Well, the
trying
upside
to
is
reach
at
a
least you
nearby
have
gateway
at least you
when
have
those soldiers attacked.
a
Their reinforcements could arrive at any moment.
solid business practice.
Will you
Oh,
help
around
us
that giant
once
nose, yeah.
again?
What did you say, dude? Ian? What'd you say?
Well, at least you'd have confirmed business. Because if every Iconian needs it.
Yeah, true. That would be a good business to have. Be in the glasses business for Iconians. We'll do what we can. Time to go fight some things.
The warfare of cowards.
Yeah, when I was doing the research on the Vengeance, it turns out that you have to be very specific when you look up Vengeance, USS Vengeance.
All of this.
Specifically in Star Trek, because there's actually been 3 USS Vengeances.
There was 3?
Yep. And you have to be specific on which one you want. Because there's the first one that's ever mentioned is a Miranda class.
Wow, I just died and I don't even know how. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm interrupting your play.
It's not interruption. It's more of at certain times I don't know if I'm going to be able to hear you properly. Especially during combat,
Of course.
Because I've got everything running through one headset right now.
In that case, if you just want me to shut up, just
reading
tell
an
me.
energy spike in the gateway ahead. Something's
Nah, you're good.
But yeah, there were 3 Vengeances listed. One was a Miranda class that was listed in the fast.
It's more under the breach, dear friends.
One of the FASTA things
Henry V.
from 1983. The second one was a Constitution refit that defends Earth during Star Trek Klingon Academy game.
Oh, I never got to play the Klingon one.
Yeah.
I played the original Starfleet Academy, and the Constitution was my favorite ship to use in that. But you also could set up your own battles and play as the Excelsior, and even it never saw light of day. But there was a Klingon ship that had an ungodly amount of disruptors and torpedoes that it could shoot almost at once. It was ridiculous. And by the way, hello there, Dark. Good seeing you.
Look, Captain, a little bit of off-brand history question. Do you remember when the Voyager was infested with photonic fleas feasting on their power conduits?
Photonic fleas feasting on power conduits. I vaguely remember that episode.
Yeah, I tried to play on a seesaw with a bunch of them, but it didn't work because they were just a bunch of little light.
Very cute. Very cute. Oh, wow. That's the Taquette from our time.
Yeah, and then the third vengeance is the Kelvin timeline one.
That's interesting. What is Taquette doing here?
Well, obviously going to be doing Taquette things.
It sickens me to see the Hammer Iconia in such a state, ready to ruin the barbaric dregs of the galaxy. This time, I shall not fail. The Mirror, give me the world heart. Give me the means to rid the cosmos of our enemies, to return Iconia to greatness once more.
That's Taquette of our time, but how? Iconians can't travel in time.
I hear the bloodlust in your voice. I see the hate.
Did they ever actually explain why they can't travel in time?
Something about hang on, just let them finish first.
To rebuild what has been lost. Be gone from here, demon. You will not prevail on this day.
From what I remember, like they were actually kind of discussing it earlier in the Iconian saga of the game, pardon me. I think it was something about how the energy that their bodies are made of cannot hold up to chronoton particles. So
okay.
basically them even interacting with a chronoton particle could actually disintegrate them. But you can't use chronoton particles as an actual weapon, so that they just kind of stayed in stasis energy basically for the whole time. And it was very weird. It was very strange. But yeah, that was the big thing, is that they just could not travel time because it was something like that. Like, I know there's history behind it, but I don't know it off the top of my head, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's been so long. It's been so long since I've done the Iconian War arc. I was like, I know there was a reason why they couldn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
I just couldn't remember the reason.
Yeah, and I believe I'm actually going to be going through some of the Iconian War arc again on the side, just so that way I can get proper footage, because there was a lot of times I love Hedge, but he and I were talking a lot during some of those episodes, so I'm like, I think I may need to record that again. She's right. This is a fight you can't win.
That energy is protecting the demon. I can disable the gateway to stop that, but I need time.
I see.
You fought a war with the Iconians and survived?
Not just survived, but I guess you could say stalemated?
The gateway is down, but someone on the other side is powering it back up. Defend yourselves.
Ooh, heal up. And let's fuck up Taquette. Ow. Kaboom.
The gateway is restored. I will signal you when I am ready once more.
These episodes get crazy now that I recognize him. Yeah. I don't doubt him. Welcome to the chat.
The gateway is ready. Use the console in front to shut it down.
Using the console in front to shut it down.
The other side is powering it back up. Defend yourselves.
No, run, 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 run. Ow. I hate taking those hits.
The gateway is
Did you
restored.
get hit by?
I got hit by Taquette and her little beam. Welcome aboard the crew there, Iloki. I'm hoping I said your name correctly. If I didn't, please let me know and I will try to fix that.
The gateway is ready. Use the console in front to shut it down. The gateway is down, but someone on the other side is powering it back up. Defend yourselves.
I got it in one. Oh, nice! It took me a second to realize, wait, what are they saying? I got it. Oh, I got it! Yay! I'm not a total fuck up. And I died a second time in this little boss fight. This is a hard fight.
Well, you got their name right, but you died.
Yeah, I did.
There's the balance.
Right. No. Okay. Sequence.
I will not be defeated for the likes of you. My life is not yours to take further.
Oof.
What is this?
Honored mistress,
That was the novel.
use this to restore your
That's a
strength.
Borg.
Yes, you serve me well, Keith.
That's a Borgified edition.
What have you done to me? This is inevitable.
Wow.
Yes. Resistance is futile.
Taquette a Borg.
Sister, what have you done?
Oh.
No, you can't.
Your knowledge belongs to us now.
Oh no.
That does not belong to you, creature!
I have to admit,
You just killed yourself.
Biological and technological distinctiveness to our own.
How?
We are the Borg. Existence as you know it.
to quote Doctor Who, wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
Fucking right. She killed herself? Her past self?
That creature. That was Taquette. A Taquette of nightmare. Utterly
Yeah.
corrupted by hatred and a thirst for vengeance. But what did she become?
They are called Borg. They're a collective of oppressive cybernetic entities.
I have seen terrible things on this day. The fall of my civilization, of my beloved friends, of the totality of Iconian knowledge and culture. I cannot abide these tragedies. I cannot. Please, you can follow that monster. You can go where I cannot. I beseech you, return the world heart to me. Do not let Iconia fall to darkness.
We will, Lemiran. Traveling through the gateway. Okay, Lincoln.
Something is amiss, my friends. The trial has taken a life of its own, expanding well beyond its original parameters.
Abe Lincoln on a Borg vessel.
I know, right? Ain't that some shit? We've noticed.
Though I implored Yarnik and his ilk to bring the trial
quote
to an end,
Janeway, we're
they
Starfleet
refused.
officers. We're
they
just
wish to
part
see
of the
how
job.
you address this new crisis.
I'm not surprised.
tread lightly. There is an ill wind blowing upon this venture. I fear one that may consume us all before the end.
Thank you for the information, sir.
These Borg, are they an evolution of control? Did someone else try to recreate it later on?
Not to my knowledge.
Unlikely. The Borg Collective existed well before the creation of control, although when you add temporal manipulation into the equation... No, I already have a headache, and temporal mechanics will only make it worse.
Sorry, Seven. Agreed. Something you'd like to add, Commander?
7. What we saw on ESA 4.
Hang on, what's going on here? Hold up. Don't... Wait, one. I cannot hear you right now. I've actually lost most audio to my headset, and I have no idea what's going on right now. The game is performing normally. I'm not hearing my game. Just a moment. I don't know what's happening. You gonna connect? I'm still not hearing anything. What the hell just happened? Okay, guys, we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Stay on the stream if you can hear me. I'm gonna try and be right back. I'm even gonna type it out.